Hey YouTube, it's Audrey, and I'm here with a project for the design team of the Cutting Cafe. Please excuse my voice and any sniffling. I am getting over a cold, but I'm doing much better, thank you. Um, this week we were able to use any file that we wanted to use, and so this week I am showcasing some of the planner pieces, and I wanted to show especially to everyone that sometimes you have to craft from a necessity, not necessarily just for making something cute or having fun, which we all do and we all love. But also, there could be situations where you need to make things that are really useful for someone. And there are a lot of files in the Cutting Cafe that can help do that. Um, this is for my dad, and it's not, fancy, blingy, anything like that. But I needed it to be practical for him because, for the first time, really, my dad is experiencing some health issues, and so we are working diligently to help him get past these things and get healthier. So, for him, it's really hard because my dad really has been the healthiest person I know. My dad probably has had, I could count on one hand how many times in my lifetime that I've seen my father sick. So, my father's very healthy. He exercises every day, he runs, he eats drinks smoothies, drank a lot of vitamin water and stuff like that. And I will say, um, just as a tip from something that we've learned, those vitamin waters are really not good for you at all, even though they say that they are, but that's another story. We're here to talk about this project. So, um, what I've done is this is a planning my road to healthy, and I made this to go with a book. I made this book here just to show you um, that I gathered up recipes and stuff for him that I found online and made list of foods he could eat, foods he couldn't eat, how to cook certain things, that kind of stuff. So, but I also wanted, he needs to really drink a lot of water. And I also wanted him to start planning his meals so when he goes to the store, he can buy, what's necessary, or when my mom goes to the store, and then notes about the foods and what he's learned. So this is where the Cutting Cafe is coming in to help me. So the cover I made myself, planning my road to healthy. And I actually pulled out my cinch, which I've had probably for 3 years and never used. I had to bind it all and use that once and really didn't like that. And then the cinch is so much easier, guys. If you don't have it, if you could find one, I think I found that one. It was a Heidi Swap version. I think I found it on clearance for like $35 or something a few years back. But anyway, what I've used, the files that I've used from the Cutting Cafe are from the planner files, and I've used the um, weekly meal planner and shopping list, which is in the 2018 planner. There's a water tracker that's separate, and then from the food journal planner, I've used I think the food notes. So I'll have the links to all of them below. But when you open it up, this is the water tracker. And you could add a date and then just fill in or cross out or whatever you want to do, how many um, glasses of water that you drink. And you could set, if you want this row to be 8 ounces for whatever however you want to do it. But you can mark it off and then put any notes. And then I just added a little tab to make it easier for him, and it says hydrate. So that was from a stamp set that I had. So basically, it prints out two. Excuse me. It prints out two um, water tracker pieces, and I just folded it for simplicity in half. If you wanted to cut it in half there, you could do it and make each page separately, but I just thought it was easier just to fold it in half, and it gives a little bit more body to the book. So I've added several other water trackers in there. Then we go to um, the food section. I put a little food, fork, and knife and plate there, and stamped "I can do all things," because that is my favorite verse. I can do all things in Christ who strengthens me. So I had that stamped, so I added that for him. Then we go to the weekly planner menu, and it has the days of the week, and then breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And then on the other side of that page, because this is a two-sided page too, is the shopping list. So that would be the full layout. And then lastly, for the last tab, I just stamped "Believe" with a stamp and noted, because it's food note page. So things I discovered about certain foods and more, and other notes. So then he has several pages of that. And then the back is just like that. So although we love making cutesy things and cards and projects, sometimes we have to use our files and our talents to make things that are needed for somebody or for ourselves, because I actually need to have one of these for me too. And, my family and I, we're following along with my dad to try and get all of us a lot healthier and without issue. So make sure you stop by the Cutting Cafe and check out all the planner files. Also, check out the blog. The design team post on the 7th and the 21st of every month. And as I said before, this post, we could do any files that we wanted to do. And so there's going to be variety. When you stop by the blog, make sure you leave a comment so that you could be eligible to win 3 free files from the Cutting Cafe, which is a name is drawn randomly on each design team post. So thank you so much for watching. And if you want to see up close pictures of this, you can go to my blog, which is sogoodcrafter.com. Thanks so much for watching. You have a great and very blessed day. Bye bye.